Good morning, my first grade friends. Happy Monday. Can you believe it is like week 7? This is like my 7th Monday morning I've done with you guys. Oh my goodness. It's gone by so fast and I miss you guys so very much. Anyways, let's take a look at what this week has coming at you. And then I want to just touch on a few things, a few important lessons that you guys are going to be doing during the week. So first of all, let's take a look at our calendar. Today is Monday, May 18th. You see we have Tuesday the 19th, Wednesday the 20th, Thursday the 21st, and Friday the 22nd. Not much going on this week, my normal Google Meet times. And I wanted to tell you something special about Google Meets this week. I'm going to be messaging your parents, and if you sign up, there is a live cam at the Georgia Aquarium, or I'm sorry, at the Georgia Zoo where the otters are. So for Scholastic News and for reading this week, there's an otter article, and then we get to go to the live cam and do some observations of the otters at the Georgia Zoo. So join me for that on Google Meets this week. I'll be messaging your parents for small groups. So that will be really fun. Again, you know, where the stars are my office hours. And then just so you guys all know, we have Monday off of school, and then next Friday is Riley and Trevor's birthday. So we get a double whammy, a double birthday. So it'll be super awesome. All right, boys and girls, so there are some videos posted too for math today or for this week. And guess what? Our new math adventure is for mathematicians. You get to learn all about shapes, circles, triangles, squares, rectangles, and then you get to learn about how to use those shapes to make other shapes and how to break those shapes into halves and fourths into equal shares. So I just wanted to have some fun with you today and show you some ways that you can compose, which means make, or decompose, which means take apart, shapes to make other shapes. So I know a lot of you guys probably have these Magna-Tiles at your house, which is a super awesome thing for learning about shapes. Anything you have at your house for learning about shapes would be super great. And then I know Mrs. LaBelle attached some math journal pages where you get to cut out shapes and kind of compose and decompose those shapes. So really quick, let's just take a look. I've got a bunch of, what shapes are these? Yeah, square Magna-Tiles. So these are really cool because you can take squares and you can actually compose different shapes with squares. So I'm gonna turn on my board here and I'll show you guys, it lights up. Woo! And I'm going to show you guys on the board how I can use squares. So I've got one square there. Let me just grab my phone a little better there. I've got one square there, and I'm going to take that square and I'm going to do 2 squares, and now I have the shape of a rectangle. So you guys can all see that. And now if I take 2 squares and I am going to add 2 more squares, I can use 4 squares and I get another square. A square has all equal sides. You can see each one of these sides is an equal length. Now, if I wanted to, I could break this apart, decompose it, and now I have 2 rectangles. So isn't that great? You can use squares to make rectangles. And you can also use squares to make another bigger square. So let's see, let's look at another shape here. Now I am going to get out some triangles. And triangles are really cool because triangles have 3 corners and 3 sides. So if I wanted to take my triangles and make another shape, I could put them together. And then I have a rhombus. Super cool, friends. And if I also wanted to put them together, I could make shape. Ooh, sorry, they're getting really sticky. I could make, let's see if I can make another triangle out of these triangles. Ooh, I didn't make another triangle, but I did make a trapezoid, which is super cool. It's got 2 edges that are going to meet and then 2 edges that are parallel, and the bottom edge is longer. Let's see, I can add another triangle there. And now, boys and girls, I used 4 triangles to make a bigger triangle. How cool is that? So I used 4 triangles to compose a bigger triangle. If I decompose it, which means take it apart, I still have my 4 triangles. Super awesome, friends. I thought that would be kind of fun for you. I'm gonna turn off my light here. And this week, don't forget, you will be in math learning all about shapes. So that should be super fun for you guys. I can't wait to see some videos that you send to me. All right, and now to close out the week, I have a read aloud I've been promising you guys. I know, Zelda and Ivy and the Boy Next Door. Now, if you remember in class, in about January or February, we were reading Zelda and Ivy, and we know that Zelda and Ivy are sisters, and they like to kind of cause a little mischief and get into a little bit of trouble in their house. And if you remember in the first book, Zelda and Ivy, they ran away to their backyard from their parents. And then they were making a magic, a secret concoction, which is like a bunch of ingredients put together. So this book features a new character, Eugene, and he is the boy that moves next door to Zelda and Ivy. So let's read chapter 1, and then during the week I'll be posting other chapters. There's 3 chapters. So Zelda and Ivy and the Boy Next Door. And I'll show you the table of contents. Chapter 1 is called Romance. Ooh, romance means when you fall in love with somebody. You're very romantic. Ooh. So, romance. Chapter 1, Romance. And I'll just show you guys a little sneak peek of the pictures. There's Zelda and Ivy. They're playing in their sandbox, and here comes, looks like Eugene's climbing over the fence. On Monday, Zelda and Ivy were playing Dinosaur Discovery when a new kid came over the fence. "I'm Eugene," he said. "We're moving in next door." "I'm Zelda," said Zelda, "the famous paleontologist." She dumped sand on her sister. "Ivy's a stegosaurus," she added. "I'm going to dig her up." I didn't notice that when I first looked at the picture. She's pretending her little sister is a stegosaurus, and a paleontologist is somebody that uncovers dinosaur fossils. So that's what Zelda's pretending to be. "Do you want to come over and see my Band-Aid collection?" asked Eugene. "I guess so," said Zelda. Eugene kept his Band-Aids in a binder. "Most of them haven't been used," he said. "The Super Fox Band-Aid is my favorite." That's kind of odd, boys and girls. He smiled at Zelda. "But you can have it." "Thanks," Zelda said. Eugene sighed. "Will you marry me?" Zelda rolled her eyes. Ugh. Ivy raised her eyebrows. "I'll think about it," said Zelda. Oh man, look what they're thinking and feeling. I think Zelda's thinking, no way, but she just wanted to be polite and said, "I'll think about it." And there's her little sister Ivy like, ooh. On Tuesday, Eugene came over very early. "Have you decided?" he asked. "Not yet," said Zelda. "We have to clean our room." "Can I help?" asked Eugene. Ivy put away toys. Eugene picked up books. Zelda relaxed on the top bunk. "Clean under the bed," she reminded them. Eugene found an old doll under the bed. "Clarissa!" exclaimed Zelda. She grabbed the doll. "Now will you marry me?" asked Eugene. "I'll think about it," said Zelda. Readers, what do you guys think? That's Zelda sitting on her top bunk, making the other friends, her sister and Eugene, do all the work. And Eugene's doing it because he really likes Zelda and he wants her to marry him. I don't think it's going to work. I think Zelda's got a plan. On Wednesday, Zelda and Ivy were playing castle when Eugene came over the fence. "Now," he pleaded. "Can you battle a dragon?" asked Zelda. "No," said Eugene sadly. And that word pleaded, he says, now? That means you're like begging. Now? He's thinking, now will you marry me finally? On Thursday, Zelda and Ivy played cowgirls. Zelda let Eugene be the cow. "Will you marry me now?" he mooed. "I'm still thinking about it," said Zelda. Look, he's even being a cow for her. On Friday, Zelda was mixing pink lemonade when Eugene came over. "Don't dare mention it," she told him. "We're going to have a lemonade stand," explained Ivy. "Want to help?" Eugene set up the chairs and the table. Ivy painted the sign. When the lemonade stand was ready, Zelda sat on the cool porch with her library book. Eugene and Ivy sat in the hot sun and sold lemonade. They made $4.50. Look at Zelda. I would call her kind of sneaky and lazy. She's making them do all the hard work. They seem to be getting along better than Eugene and Zelda. Eugene handed over the money to Zelda. He looked at her hopefully. "Now will you marry me?" he said. Zelda jiggled the coins in her pocket. She handed $1 to each Eugene and Ivy. "No," she said, and went into the house. Oh, I'm thinking in my mind right now, when are you going to learn, Eugene? She's not going to marry you. She's just using you. She's using you to clean her room, to be the cow, for money. Oh my gosh. Eugene slumped down on the porch steps. Ivy sat next to him. She patted his knee. "It'll be okay," she said. Eugene sniffed a few times, then looked at Ivy. He pulled a Super Fox Band-Aid out of his pocket and offered it to her. What do you think he's going to say to Ivy? "Will you marry me?" he asked. Oh, I get it. He's using the Band-Aid like a wedding ring. That's super cute. Well, we don't get an answer. We don't know if Ivy said yes or no. What's your guess? My guess is she said yes. She's probably a nicer person than her sister Zelda. I don't know. Maybe they're kids and they're just joking around. So chapter 2 this week I'll post is Pirates. So look forward to that. And it looks like Eugene's making another appearance. So boys and girls, I hope you have a fabulous week. Have fun with shapes and math. And I hope to see you on one of the Google Meets to check out the live OtterCam. That'll be super fun. All right, friends, have a great week. Bye.